Hi, I'm Ray, Chubby Ray Comics. I don't buy single issues. I get trade paperbacks. I get omnibuses. I love them. I love talking about them. Collected editions are fantastic to me. I got a question from somebody who asked me about whales. I'm pretty sure you weren't talking about the mammal, the swimming mammal. I think you were talking about out of print, hard to find omnibuses. Yeah, I do have some whales. There are some I don't have that I want to have. I'm just anxiously awaiting for announcement of their reprints. For example, JLA Avengers. I'm waiting for I'm hoping they're going to reprint that next year because, DC and Marvel, they're obviously talking and they are doing Batman, Deadpool. They are doing a bunch of crossovers. So maybe they're going to go ahead and reprint JLA Avengers. I'm hoping that it comes out next year. That's a whale that I do not have. I'm also looking for X-Men Phalanx Covenant. I don't have that. That's not an omnibus. I think it's just a hardcover. I do have some whales. Number one, I'll give you an example of one of my whales. This one shouldn't be a whale. This should be on Marvel's evergreen list. I mean, why is Marvel having this out of print? Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman. Volume 1, this is an out-of-print book now. Prices are going extremely high for this book. It's a fantastic book. I can see why, but it should never be out of print. This is such a great book. It's such a great book. I don't know why Marvel would ever let this get out of print. If you are a collected edition collector, I don't know why you wouldn't have Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four Volume 1 because it's the Council of Reeds and the Solve Everything story. It's fantastic. This should be an evergreen book. Marvel needs to get their act together. This one should always be available. I'll just show you some of my other whales. These are books that are out of print, but I've been fortunate enough to get. For example, I really like this cover. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still plastic, but Infinity Crusade. I just love this cover because it's Spider-Man. There was another color too that I could have gotten, but I didn't get it. I got this one. It's a cool story, but not an exceptional story. Here's another whale that could be, it's not too expensive, but it's still up there. It's Donny Cates' Cosmic Ghost Rider, which, by the way, I can give you a major spoiler here. Somebody else, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but somebody else in the Marvel Universe becomes Ghost Rider. It's not Johnny Blaze. It's not Danny Ketch. Someone else becomes a Ghost Rider. And they end up in outer space. And it's Donny Cates. It's Donny Cates, so you know it's a great story. Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's another. It's not too expensive. You can find it if you look for it, but man, it is a great book. X-Men Inferno. I found this one at a comic shop in, I can't remember, it was either St. Louis or Chicago when I found it. In fact, there are a lot of X-Men books that are whales. A lot of X-Men books are out of print. I would have these always available. X-Men Shattershot. It's a hardcover that came out years ago. It's out of print. It's been out of print forever. It goes for a bunch of money on eBay and places like that if you find it. But it's something that they should reprint. People would buy it. Here's another hardcover that's hard to find that's out of print. Bishop's Crossing. X-Men Bishop's Crossing. A lot of my X-Men's are still sealed because I haven't gotten to them yet. I'm going back and reading all the X-Men to catch up. So I'm on Uncanny X-Men volume. I think I'm on volume 2. I'm on 2 or 3. But I went back with the whole Chris Claremont run. And I'm trying to bring it up to current. So I have not quite gotten to the 1990s Bishop stuff yet. But Bishop's Crossing is one of those really hard to find books that I was lucky enough to get my hands on. X-Men Revolution is another one that I was fortunate enough to get. I haven't gotten to this point to read it yet. I'm really looking forward to getting there though. Another one is Eve of Destruction. I don't have Eve of Destruction. I really want to get it. So here's another X-Men book. Age of Apocalypse, which I got when it was in single issues back in the 90s. And it was a cool story. I like Age of Apocalypse and Onslaught because they're two stories that I read in single issues and I really liked them. So I have this. I also have Onslaught, Avengers, and X-Men Onslaught, which led to whole Heroes Reborn, Heroes Return, which I also have. There's a great, and I don't know if any of those are whales or not. I have them and I didn't pay too much for them, so they can't be too bad. Also, there's not a lot of DC whales. DC is pretty good at reprinting their books. But Batwoman, this is a new 52 run of Batwoman. it is out of print. I don't know how good a story it is. I have not quite read it. I'm getting there. I have not gotten to the point of reading it yet. It will be soon. I will read it soon. I don't know how good it is. I don't know if people are only paying so much money for this because it's out of print. I don't know if it's a great story. And I do love Batwoman. Batwoman's a great character. So I guess I'll see when I finally get to read it. But Batwoman is an out-of-print DC book. Another out-of-print DC book is a thick one. Look at the size of this book. This is Christopher Priest's Deathstroke. This is a hard to find book. It's a very hard to find book. You're lucky to if you can get this for $200, you're ahead of the game, because this book sells for a lot of money. So get it if you can get it. I got it. A shop had it for a long time and they just wanted to get rid of it, so I got it. I think the cover price of this is like $190 or whatever. I got it for like $120, and I bought it at a shop, and it is a great book, but it's a whale. I was very fortunate to get it. Probably the biggest whale now. This is the one that everybody's trying to get. I have not read the Omnibus. I have read the paperbacks of it, and I loved it. But I'm reading right now, I'm reading the second Brubaker Omnibus. Then I've got to get to the Mark Waid Omnibuses before I get to Daredevil by Charles Soule, which is a whale. So I'll probably read this. I'll probably read this after I read the Waid, after I read the Waid Omnibuses. I read Shadowland and the Waid Omnibuses and Dark Reign. I'll probably read this. I'll probably open this then. So we'll see. So those are some of the whales. Now I have Star Wars Volume 1 by Jason Aaron, which I think is a whale, and I highly recommend. That's a great book. So for the person that sent me the question, yes, I do have some whales. Yes, there are some whales I don't have. And yes, I am looking for whales. Like, I'm looking for X-Men Shattershot and Phalanx Covenant and Eva Destruction. And I'm looking for JLA Avengers crossover. I'm looking for the absolute JLA Avengers. But those are the ones I don't have. I think I've got everything else. But good question about whales. And you never know when something's going to become a whale, because things go out of print all the time. If Nightwing by Tom Taylor Volume 1 doesn't go out of print, I would be surprised if it doesn't. So that's a book that you should buy, because one day it might get out of print and that'll raise the price. However, DC Comics is pretty good with reprinting. They're pretty good with reprinting books when they get sold out. Marvel, not so much. Anyway, I'm Chubby Ray. It was a good question, and it was actually a nice exercise for me to go into my shelves and pull out the whale books to show you today. Of course, there were some I was too lazy to find, but I hope you liked the video. Please like it, follow, and all that stuff. I'm Chubby Ray, and I'll talk to you next video.